Hey guys, welcome to 4Low Gear. I'm McKeon, and today we're going to be cleaning this here bus out. As you saw in the last video, we got it running, but the engine has been tuned since then, and now we're going to go ahead and clean it because I want to clean work slate for when I tear it apart because I want to make it dirty again. So, yeah, thanks for watching. So, here we have the VW in its natural habitat, hood up and on the lift. And we're going to go under it real fast and see what we got. Okay. Leaky shock. Good. A small oil leak. Okay. Continuing on. We got this boot's in good shape. I was just checking the grease earlier. Nope. It's ripped. Okay. And then next up, back of the transmission's leaking next to the shifter here, which is what you want to see. Now, if we remember, the rig is slightly rusty. So, you'd think that the underside would be rusty, but it's actually not. It was undercoated at one point. See? It's good. And then here's the heater tube that goes all the way from the back. Here's the heater boxes. They shoot hot air from the overheating engine up to the front of the rig. Loop-de-loop. This goes to the back of the bus. If you look there, that's heat for the back of the bus, and then it keeps coming up. And then it goes into this blower motor here, which is underneath the vehicle. Goes up into the cabin and supplies you with heat. Then here's the steering linkage, which is pretty interesting on this because you sit in front of the wheels, as you can see. You sit like right here, where these rust holes are in the floor. Okay. So it comes back to the steering gearbox on the rusting twin beam suspension here, which, talking about that, it's rough. I mean, this whole beam's going to need to be replaced. It's unfixable. There's some places where it's all the way through, like right here. All of these ball joints are shot. This shock's in really good shape. I mean, it's what you want to see. I would daily it. And you also want to see your front crash bar falling apart. I mean, not that you'll be fine in a crash in this anyways. I mean, it's rated top 10 safest vehicles of all time. So, okay. And then the tie rods are actually good, which is surprising. Probably the only good part on this vehicle, other than the rebuilt engine that's leaking oil. And, yeah. There's the front bars. Pan's all good. That front wheel bearing's not good. All the important parts, such as the frame rail and all the suspension bits and bobbits, they're all super clean. So that's actually a relief because this may have been heading to the scrapyard. But anyways, that's pretty good. We got this engine tuned up a little bit so it actually idles now. Just took some time and had to get a little RPM gauge for it. But yeah, pretty unclean little bus here, but we finally were able to get it on the lift and check it out. We got some little passengers in there. Okay, good. And yeah. So let's get into the cleaning of it. All right, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is vacuuming it out. And then from that, we're going to just spray it down with some various items. And then we're going to wipe it down. And it might take a couple times doing that because it's pretty disgusting. And then we'll move on to the seats after this. Ah, my forearm's burning. Here we go. Keep going.
Got this.
So, the next step is I'm going to use this Totally Awesome spray and a brush, and we're just going to scrub this until something breaks or pops.
You don't want to leave it too stuck on too long, so make sure you're wiping out there going.
Can I have a little brush for a second?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, freak yeah, dude.
Look at that.
Look at that. Have become I'm very numb.
Did you ever watch that show?
What show?
Little Drama Island?
We did a little. when we were youngins.
Yeah. We didn't get into it much of other shows, though.
It's Amazing World of Gumball was where it's at.
I think it's pretty obvious when. I think it's pretty clear to tell that we got most of our sense of humor from Gumball.
I think so. Okay, guys, we're now in the middle sector of the bus, and we're gonna clean the floor, and then I'm gonna show you a trick, some might say, to cleaning the tent as effectively as possible, so you don't spend half your life cleaning canvas because it sucks. All right, so I was talking about a strategy to clean this, and basically what I have is 50% water, 50% vinegar, and a little brush. That's your strategy. Okay. So you just spray it on there. It's going to dribble. Just relax. Just water and vinegar. Now, this is probably pretty stained, but it'll get a lot of it clean for me. Just a lot of like the little stuff out. And it really works well on mold. On moldy canvas. It really works well. Because it kills all of it. So, even though it might not look like it gets a bunch out, but it kills all the mold that's in it if it gets wet. All right, so the next order of business is to go ahead and do the captain's quarters here. And we got to vacuum this nice shag carpet. This rubber here needs a good wash, and the dash is pretty dusty, so we're going to go ahead and work on all that. And I'm not going to worry about the seats, at least up front, because they're getting restored at some point anyways, so not worth my time or resources to do those. But yeah, we'll get this bus cleaned up so it can get dirty again when I work on it. Okay, so first order of business is to go ahead and remove the speaker wire that's jammed under the carpet for some reason. Okay. Good. Okay. Either that, or we're going to go ahead and just push it back under this little hump and move on. Okay, and the next order of business is to go ahead and start scrubbing. I sure do a lot of VWs for being an off-road channel. Bing. Alright, so the final thing we're going to be doing on this here rig is the dash. It's not that bad, it's just it's dusty in some places and kind of gross. So we'll get to it, and then it'll be just as dirty as it was before. Whole bus. All right, well, there you have it. We went ahead and cleaned the van out, and there was a lot of dirt, unfortunately. It's had a hard life, it looks like, but we got it all, and it looks a lot better now. But I'm still going to replace these brick floors because it's not a McDonald's. So, yeah. At the end of this video, we're going to throw in some before and after pictures and videos just so you can see what we did. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.